Weight loss tips, life-changing habits that actually help you lose weight for good. Weight loss tips. The story of our lives, right? We all know if we need to shed a few excess pounds. We also know that obesity can increase the risk of developing any chronic illness, including cancer. We understand that we should eat less and exercise more. Therefore, I'm not going to bore you with the stuff you know all too well. The most important factor keeping anyone from losing excess weight is usually tied to lifestyle. More specifically, the choices we make consistently determine how we feel or look. We know it's better to stop eating when we are full, and when we consistently overeat, our bodies show it, and so do our energy levels. In case I haven't made it clear, what I'm trying to say is you have the power in your hands to change your body if you so choose. We are not at the mercy of the vending machine or the frenemy at work, who entices us to eat leftover cake and other unhealthy snacks. We have the power over our food choices, period. Those gorgeous food pictures on social media must not determine what you will eat that day. Even your fleeting moods or cravings mustn't have control over your endpoint and your determination. To put it bluntly, don't let anything keep you from becoming what you want to become. With all that out of the way, here are a few guidelines. Body Mass Index (BMI) is a long-standing tool used to standardize you in the underweight, healthy, overweight, obese, or severe obese categories. Many people find fault with this method of measurement. Personally, I don't think it is at all accurate for athletes whose body composition is highly skewed toward high muscle mass. For the average person, however, BMI turns out to be a very good general indicator of where a person's body weight, with respect to their height, sex, and age falls. To note, 1. Underweight equals a BMI under 18.5. 2. Normal weight equals a BMI between 18.5 and 24.9. 3. Overweight equals a BMI between 25 and 29.9. 4. Obese equals a BMI between 30 and 39. 9. And 5. Severe obesity equals a BMI over 40. To find your BMI, consult your doctor or use a BMI calculator. There are many of these calculators on reputable websites on the internet. How to get and stay thin? This is a question I am repeatedly asked by my patients. My answer is always the same: I use good nutrition to my advantage. Sadly, there are no shortcuts. There are, however, ways we help our metabolism and maintain a healthy weight. The following is a short and sweet list of trade secrets. 1. Don't buy foods that are too tempting to avoid. Chances are no one in your family needs these kinds of foods either. Instead, plan a once-a-week treat of your favorites like pasta dishes, cake, or whatever tickles your fancy. Remember, if you don't have tempting food handy, you won't eat it. 2. Stop watching so much television. Have you noticed TV commercials at around dinner time during the week or midday during weekends are all about food? Why do you suppose that is? Advertisers are no help when it comes to appetite control and tend to appeal to you when you are likely to be hungry. Practice out of sight, out of mind, and you will be less likely to snack or eat more than you need. 3. Eat a plant-based diet. This is a life-changing tip and really works. Added growth hormones, chemicals, antibiotics, and the deplorable and cruel conditions in which all animals, be they grass-fed, cage-free, or whatever other dishonest catchphrase is in vogue, leads to weight gain and heart disease. Autoimmune disorders, chronic fatigue, increased cancer, horrible mood states, bloating, belly trouble, increased aging are also linked to a carnivorous diet. Need I go on? The list is sadly so long. You smart folks have already read or at least heard about this before, and many of you have already made the change and are seeing the astonishing difference. It is quite simple. If it has had a mother, it is not for you to eat. Its milk is not yours, it's for her baby. Stop putting what does not belong to you on your table or in your mouth, and you will reap the many rewards. 4. Stop fad diets. They are a fad for a reason. Think sustainable and long-term when it comes to your eating. All protein, no fruit, all cabbage soup, etc. will not work in the long run. Remember, there are no shortcuts in this journey. 5. This one always makes me chuckle. Everyone is so worried about protein. People stress their kidneys with high protein loads and throw their whole system out of balance in an attempt to lose weight. You are not a professional athlete. You are not recovering from a burn or recovering from a catastrophic injury. You do not need excessive amounts of protein to lose weight. Have you ever noticed people that keep these diets don't lose weight? If they do, it is almost always gained back within the year. Here's a practical tip: incorporate clean, plant-based protein 1 to 2 meals a day. Examples include legumes, nuts, plant-based milk, whole grains. Quinoa is a great source of protein and is rich in saponins which inhibit cholesterol absorption. Quinoa is a great source of iron, magnesium, potassium, manganese, and B-complex vitamins. The key in eating is to listen to your body, eat in moderation, and stop eating when you feel full. Having written all of the above, here is a great tool to figure out how much protein you may need. It is known as a protein intake calculator. This calculator considers age, sex, weight, activity level, and if you want to gain, lose, or maintain your weight. It is easily available online. Your nutritionist dietitian will also be familiar with this intake calculator. As always, consult your doctor because many chronic conditions will change the amount of protein that is right for you. A good rule of thumb for the average person is 46 grams of daily protein for women who are not pregnant or breastfeeding. Breastfeeding and pregnant ladies may need as much as 71 grams of daily protein. Men typically will require 56 grams of daily protein. Kids will require 19 to 34 grams of daily protein. Teen girls will need 46 grams of daily protein and teen boys will need to get 52 grams of protein daily. 6. Don't overlook fiber. High fiber foods like vegetables, grains, legumes, and fruit will keep you feeling satisfied and prevent unnecessary snacking. Before you start worrying about which vegetables or grains, how much of this or that, stop at every meal, examine your possible food choices. For example, are you choosing a sugary protein bar or oatmeal and an apple? Are you choosing quinoa with tofu for lunch or French fries and a soda? The typical person should have a dietary intake of 25 to 30 grams of fiber a day. The high fiber choice will likely be obvious. Knowing what food to choose is easier than you have been led to believe. The hard part is staying dedicated to the end goal and how fantastic you will look and feel. 7. Never drink your calories. For example, stay away from juices. Juice drinks and high-sugar coffee drinks are void of fiber and you will end up surpassing the calories you need for the day. You are also likely to feel unsatisfied and eat more later. 8. Drink water. We already know that 6 to 8 8-ounce glasses of water are optimal. I know you don't need me to tell you. So, I will gently remind you. Remember, water can stabilize appetite and even help maintain a healthy metabolic rate. 9. Make sleep a priority. Sleep deprivation has many adverse effects. With respect to weight, ongoing sleep deprivation induces a state where a hormone called ghrelin is increased and simultaneously decreases leptin levels, which are responsible for regulating or decreasing appetite. If you constantly sleep less than 6 hours a night, you'll notice an increased craving for fatty and sugary foods. Therefore, enough sleep is necessary to balance these two hormones and aid you on your weight loss journey. 10. If you maintain a diet that is nutrient and fiber dense with clean, plant-based protein and fats, along with whole grains, you should have no trouble getting the specific vitamins and minerals needed to maintain a healthy metabolism and lose weight. However, some vitamins should be mentioned as they can be tremendously helpful. These include B-complex vitamins, especially B1, B6, and B12. Others, such as vitamin D, selenium, and inositol will have enormous benefits. Minerals that will give the edge in your weight loss include magnesium, potassium, sulfur, phosphorus, molybdenum, copper, and manganese. 11. Don't rush. Severely low-calorie restricted diets will just make you too ravenous for food. This will not lead to sustainable weight loss. 12. Have complex carbohydrates such as whole grains, fibrous fruits, and vegetables. Remember, not all carbohydrates are created equal and will have different effects on your body. It will be beneficial to skip eating carbohydrates that can be purchased off a shelf. Try and get in the habit of treating yourself with goodies such as oranges, apples, melons, and berries. These are all very delicious alternatives, and if not eaten in huge amounts will keep you slim. Remember, if it is found in nature, it did not have a face before it became food or was not stored in a bag or box for months, it will likely benefit your body. 13. My dance teacher had the best advice on when to stop eating. She said, eat until you are full, but still feel like you can get up and dance after eating. I took two very important lessons from this advice. Don't overeat food and strive to move your body doing exercise you enjoy regularly. 14. Focus on something other than your weight loss, food, or your next meal. If you're engrossed in a hobby you enjoy, the time will fly by without any cravings for food. Now it's time for you to schedule an appointment with your medical provider, get the green light, and get started, gorgeous. Thanks for spending your time with me. Dr. Ella.